You're also going to have different charts up here if you add them. Like I have the gold chart here, XAU USD, and I have the Canadian and Swiss franc exchange chart up here, CAD CHF. I can add another chart at the bottom here by just right clicking here and opening the chart window. So ADNZD, that's the one that I just opened. This is how the chart looks. I'm interested in the gold trade right now, right? So you notice on this particular gold trade, my volume was 0.03. I entered 0.03 to show you guys an example. Let's say gold was now at our take profit 1, right? And we wanted to close the trade at take profit 1, but we didn't want to close the entire trade. We have 0.03 here, and with the 0.03, we're currently earning $6.54, right? You could now right click on this and click on close. When you click on close, this is going to pop up. And it shows your volume here, 0.03. So if it is at take profit 1, and you only want to close part of the profits, you only want to take part of the profits, and you want to allow it to go to take profit 2 and take profit 3, you could do this, 0.01. Remember, the total volume is 0.03. But we're only interested in taking 1 because we are currently at take profit 1, right? And then you click on close. Boom. That's done. If you look back at your trade, your volume will now be 0.02. And if you check in your history, you'll be able to see that you earned this profit already. From XAU USD, you earned $1.78, $1.78, right? And you're still in the trade, just that your volume has decreased. Now, as the trade progresses, if it reaches take profit 2, you could then come here and close again. It's at take profit 2, click on close position. You have 0.02 volume there, so you could do 0.01. That would be your take profit 2 there, close it, right? When it reaches your take profit 3, you could do the same thing. Right now, your volume is only 0.01, right? Or you could have just had a take profit level in place already. Let's see, your take profit was at 1956.30, which is at this level here, 1956.30. Once I press modify, that take profit level is going to show up there. Boom, right? So your take profit level is now here. And this is your take profit 3. What this does is that as long as the price reaches this level, it's going to automatically close the trade and give you your profit. If you enter a trade and you didn't put in the stop loss initially, you can modify it and put in your stop loss in here. What was the stop loss? Oh, this was not a trade that was given. I entered this trade. So let's say the stop loss was 1950.30. You put that in here. Stop loss, 1950.30. Right, it shows up there at that exact level. So right now, if the trade goes and hits there, you take your profit. If it comes down here, you accept that loss. Alternatively, you could close the trade. Like I showed you for the first 2 positions, you could just decide you want to close the trade. There's an X at the side here for every trade as well that you could close manually. Click on that, close. That's done. That trade is closed, right? What else do I want to show you guys here? So I showed you guys how to take the trade from in here, how to put it on your trading view, how to take partials from your trade if you're using TP1, TP2, and TP3. All right, I gotta use my live account now because I closed all the positions. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. There's a way for you to set a trailing stop loss. What is a trailing stop loss? Once you enter a trade and your trades start going in profits, like mine here, this is my gold trade that I entered this morning, right? So it's in profits, and I do not want to continue managing my trade. I don't want to look at it. I have something else that I have to do, you know? So what I will do here is I could right click on my gold trade, click on trailing stop, custom. Before I enter this number, let me show you trading view. So this is my gold trade. Let me delete these markups. I just want to show you the trade. So I entered my trade here. It went into profit immediately, kept going into profit, then it started coming down. Came all the way close to my entry price, and now it's going back up again, right? It's important that you secure your profits. Either you can close the trade early, or you could move your stop loss in, or you could set a trailing stop loss. What I did at this point, you would notice I have a red line here. This is my stop loss. And on this application here that you have on your desktop, you could simply click and drag and release, and it will update. Right? I could also move my stop loss back down where I originally had it, right? It was somewhere below this pin. And I want to show you guys how the trailing stop loss works. So if I use my ruler tool that I showed you guys earlier and measure from where the price currently is to where I entered the trade, which is around here, that's, you could see it down here, right? It shows 332.7 points. That represents 33.27 pips. So I can go to my MP5 and set a trailing stop loss of 30 pips. Trailing stop, custom, 30 pips. But this tool represents the value that you're putting in points. So I'd have to put 300 to represent 30 pips, because a pip is a point divided by 10, right? And I press OK. Notice what is going to happen here. As the price starts moving, my stop loss is going to automatically jump up to 30 pips behind where the price is. And as the price keeps going, look, it's just jumped up there by itself, right? I didn't pull it or anything. As the price keeps pushing, the stop loss is going to keep moving behind it. If the price is coming back, the stop loss will not go down back. It will just hold its position. It's like when you're playing freeze and melt, Chinese game. I don't know who else know it in any other country, but you got somebody there. Oh, 1, 2, 3 red light freeze, right? Turn around, 1, 2, 3 red light freeze. Everybody got to stop. So as soon as this price starts coming back down, my stop loss will hold its position. Even if it comes down back and hits it, it will hold its position. But from the time it starts moving up, it's going to keep trailing it, staying 30 pips behind it as high as it goes. So that's a risk management technique that is available, a trailing stop loss. So I showed you guys how to manually move your stop loss. I showed you guys how to set up a trailing stop loss. I showed you how to set up your limits by putting in the values in trading view and then copying and pasting it over here. Let me see, what else do I want you guys to know? Let me ask a question then. Who has something that they're not clear about that they would like to ask? You could put it in the chat or you could unmute your mic. Either is fine.
Hi, Hilton. Good afternoon. I have someone with me, one of my persons. She wants an example of if we can adjust the take profit.
Sure. This is my take profit up here. I could simply drag it and drop it to wherever I want. Or I could even bring it down. It doesn't matter. Similar to the stop loss. Did I answer the question sufficiently?
Yeah, she's fine.
Cool. Anybody else? Anything?
I have one question, Hilton. I recently joined, so I just want to be clear that I understand. The line at the top, the dotted line at the top and the line at the bottom, I know the line at the bottom is a stop loss, and the one at the top, what is the purpose of the two again?
That's your price levels that you want to automatically exit the trade if it reaches that level. It's an automation system. If you put those in, then you could basically close your phone and carry on with your life. And the trade has to either go up or down, right? If it goes up, it will automatically close. Let's say I had my take profit level right here, right? I'm currently in, for this trade, $24 profit, right? So if I had my take profit here, and this price goes and reaches that line, this trade would automatically close and give me my $24. On the other side, if it moves down and touches this price here, it would automatically close and give me the equity that is available at that point. Right now, right now with this trade, I cannot lose because my profit level is here, my stop loss level is here, my entry price is here. I entered a buy position. Right, so if it comes down and it hits this level, I collect this amount of profit. If it goes all the way up and hits this level, I collect all of this profit instead. Or I could click on close and collect this exact profit right where it is. So my only options are profit, more profit, or current profit. So profit, 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 and that's how you manage trades. If you could give yourself this option, by all means, do it every time. Don't keep your stop loss below there just because. Move it in, set a trailing, protect your money.
Thank you.
You're welcome.